Good evening and assalamu alaikum. My name is Saeed Khan. I'm leading the GIS section in Red Sea Global. And today I'm joined by my colleague Saad AlGhamdi. So I was hoping that he will be answering all the difficult questions, but I don't think there will be any QA because of the timing. So today I'm going to present you how we use GIS for construction monitoring and environmental monitoring. Just a case study. Just give you Red Sea Global. I won't go into details of what the Red Sea Global do because it was mentioned in a couple of presentations and also in the first setting this morning. So I'll just go down just to show you where we are working, where the Red Sea is developing these resorts. The Red Sea Global is developing is regenerative tourism sites on the west coast of Saudi Arabia along the Red Sea. You can see we have two mega projects, the Red Sea and Amala. And just to give you an idea of the extent of these sites, the Amala side we have at 4,155 square kilometers, and the Red Sea side is 28,000 square kilometers. So if you compare it, it's, this morning, one of the presentation also, from NEOM, they compared their project size to Belgium. And this is just a coincidence that, I also put a map of Belgium just to give you a comparison that, how big the site is. The challenges we faced in, using GIS for this project, for the construction monitoring, for the environmental monitoring, I won't go through all the challenges, but one of the big challenges was the data sharing to all our users, to all our stakeholders. That how can we enable all our users to share the data, to access the data? Because data coming in, storing in is not a solution. So you need to share the data, that the users use the data for their analysis, for their decision making. And so these were the challenges we were facing implementing GIS. And then the solutions. So we wanted a centralized solution. We wanted the user requirements, what the users want. And in this case, the users were the construction section, the environmental, the planning development. And then we developed a data dictionary with all possible layers, all possible data sets. And that was developed using the EU Inspire directive and developed a master geo database. And then all these combined were delivered on a GIS platform. We call it a GIS portal. And that portal is accessible through web to all our stakeholders, to all our users. And as mentioned by Scott Henshaw this morning, we have more than 5,000 users of that GIS portal. Now, this is just giving you a quick overview, the architecture of the portal. I won't go into detail. This is just a technical slide. These are the components. So I will only go into details of the actual monitoring side of it. So this is just to give you an overview of what components are there. The users can explore all layers. There are hundreds of layers on the GIS portal. The user can log in. They can explore it on the web. They can do simple analysis. This is just an interface of the portal. You can see on the right-hand side. They can enable all the layers, starting from fire hydrants to the network, all the ICT networks. And this data is coming at three levels: from the master planning level, from the detailed design level, and then the as-built level. So when the project starts, we upload the master plan data to the portal. And then when the detailed design data comes in, so that is replaced, the master plan data is replaced by the detailed design. And when the as-built data comes in, then the detailed design is replaced by the as-built, and then the as-built is used by the FM. There are some advanced special tool sets as well for the users, so they can do some simple analysis, simple distance measurement, and then, of course, there are some standard GIS or mapping tools available on the portal. We also upload the latest imagery to the portal. The users can do comparison of the imagery, and then this is what I'll be going into details. The portal is also available on mobile applications. So we have all this data on for the users to access the data from their phones, tablets. So this, you can see the images shown on these ones. They are actually taken from the portal. So they can access the portal through their mobile phones. When they are on site, they can just enable all the data, and then they can see their own location in relation to what's going to be built. Because at the moment, on some sites, the construction work is going on, and on some site there is nothing. But the users can see what is going to be built there, so they can plan accordingly. We have also deployed Survey 123. So all our consultants, contractors, they're using Survey 123, and as Scott mentioned this morning, that this data comes in real time to our GIS server, and we are using it in real time for analysis. The managers in the office, in Riyadh or anywhere in the world, they can log into the system and they can look into the live data. Now, the monitoring solution, I term it as a solution out of this world, and it is literally out of this world. We are using satellite imagery, and that satellite imagery, we are combining that into the portal. We are delivering those satellite images to the portal. We have two major contracts. One is with King Abdulaziz City of Science and Technology, and another one with a company called Planet. This is the contract with Coxt. This contract is for a monthly imagery of 8.5 meter resolution. So this is a high resolution imagery, and it is provided to us every month. So the last week of every month, because we need a span of about a week to go for the best image, and then the imagery is uploaded to the portal so the users see the image straight away. The AOI for this imagery, the area of interest, is 600 square kilometers. So every month we are covering 600 square kilometer with half a meter resolution imagery, and that is delivered to the users straight away. These are some of the examples of the imagery. So the users, the managers, the construction, the workforce, they can see the imagery right away. There is a huge dredging and backfilling going on site, so they can see the changes in the landscape every month. The second contract with for the monitoring we have with a company called Planet, and we are getting daily imagery, nearly daily imagery, because some days are missed because the satellite path is not covering the site, but it is nearly daily imagery. But the resolution of this imagery is 3 to 4 meter resolution, and this is used by our environmental sector because we are working in a very pristine lagoon, which is there is very protective corals and mangroves. So they want to see that to minimize the impact of construction activities, dredging activities on the habitats. So they are looking at this imagery. We have for this contract, we have access to the Planet portal, and which is called Planet Explorer, and that portal we can do some of the analysis. We can swipe between two images. For example, in one of the pictures, you can see an image from December 1st, 2021, another image from December 2nd, 2022, and then you can swipe the image to see what are the changes. And these images can be from days apart or months apart. So this is a very popular tool which is used by our environmental section, and especially in the lagoon. If there is any plume or any other environmental incident developing in the lagoon, then they can tackle that straight away with the construction, and then they can change or adjust the construction activities to minimize the impact on the lagoon and minimize the impact on the precious habitat we are working in. That's it. So I just did it fast forward. I don't want to delay you guys because we are already delayed by a couple of almost half an hour. So thank you very much. If you have any questions, I'll be here for a while. My colleague Saad AlGhamdi will also be here. If you have any question, you are most welcome to ask.